I'm sure most of you guys will agree with me. This is one of the best Guitar Hero games in the series, that being Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. The first game to be on the PS3 and the Wii, but also continuing to be released on the Xbox 360, PS2, but also the first game to be on PC, believe it or not. There are some major differences between almost every version of the game. For starters, the PS3 and Xbox 360 have two exclusive characters that were not on the Wii and PS2 version. The same thing that can be said is that the Wii and PS2 version have their own exclusive two characters that were not on the PS3 or the Xbox 360, but also, as an added bonus, the PS2 and Wii version have an exclusive guitar that was never been brought to the PS3 and 360 version, that being the controller guitar can be actually your own guitar to play during concerts, which is actually pretty cool, believe it or not. The game actually has its own plot too, which I can't really explain because there's no voice acting, but I'm sure the cutscenes will make it out for you guys. But there are two different campaign modes in this game, Career, and there's also a co-op version of Career, which all of them have their own different cutscenes and song placements in order. So that being that in co-op mode, you're playing as a guitarist and the bass, so there'll be plenty of ways for you guys to play this game. Also, on the PS3, there's an exclusive God of War music, and then the Xbox 360 version, there's a Halo exclusive music, but they're all just downloadable content for you guys to enjoy. The Wii and PS2 version lacked any downloadable content, but all versions included bonus music just for you guys to play. So after Harmonix left the company, Neversoft, the same guys who you basically love, Tony Hawk Pro Skater series, or any Tony Hawk game in the series itself, this is the first game that they've developed as a Guitar Hero in the series. So the game will have improved graphics and I'm sure there's going to be improved gameplay as well. And there's basically the first game to have downloadable music on PS3 and Xbox 360, as I once mentioned. In fact, I think this is one of the largest music in history, this is the game I've always been playing with expanded music. Motorhead's there, and there's like plenty of other music you guys could find. But sadly, you can't get the DLC anymore, but I'm sure there's alternatives as you can find a way to do so yourself. What's also new is that during the campaign mode, you get to challenge legends like Slash to a guitar duel, so that's basically cool. So this game basically is the first game in the series to have boss fights. There's only 3 of them in the game, but that's pretty much about it. I should also mention there's a featured singer, Bret Michaels, in the game, but unfortunately he's pretty much absent on the Wii and the PS2 version. I know I just talked about Slash, but some of the legends that are in the game, like Slash himself and Tom Morello, they actually motion capture their guitar play in the game, you can actually find the behind the scenes footages in the Guitar Hero 3 themselves in order to watch them. So just beat them, and then you can play their music after you beat them or whatever too. So at least there was something different in the game, as they did provide their own motion captures just for this game. And I know we all gonna tell me, this game has one of the hardest music in the game. Well, the Fires and Flames, that was one of the hardest music that you guys can ever play. Especially if you guys were to play in expert mode. And there have been some people that can pretty much perfect the whole thing itself. So, if you guys just want to play easier of that song, just play in like an easier, maybe a medium. But that's just me telling you guys this. But if you guys think you're a pro, then go for it. This is also the first game in the series to be played online on PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii, as the PS2 version, like I once mentioned before, lacks any online play whatsoever. But any of the modes I once mentioned about co-op, well, it's all there. In terms of like face-off, co-op, whatever, anything that is possible. But again, I'm sure that the servers are shut down at this point and it's deemed unplayable. You know, there's something interesting about the Wii version. You see, the guitar itself, you put the Wii in the Wii remote, to be specific, inside the guitar, like you put it like how you use a nunchuck or a classic controller. So you put it in there, and then that's how you play the guitar itself. So at least there was a specific guitar that can easily be told that, well, that's what you need for the Wii. Plus, it also comes with it for anyone that's a Wii owner. So what are your favorite memories about this game itself? I would like for you guys to tell me your experiences with Guitar Hero 3. And did you guys get the DLC when it first came out? Or did you guys have the Wii or PS2 version and you couldn't get the DLC? So let me know your stories about Guitar Hero as a whole.